I mean, personally, I think the fundamental message about the Reformation is to be celebrated is paradoxically man's inability. I mean, the great discovery that the Reformation, that Luther came upon, is that, the flip side to God's grace. God's grace is a wonderful doctrine. It's a crucial doctrine, salvation by grace. But the flip side of that is man's inability. And so I think one of the biggest takeaways from the Reformation is we as humans, our fundamental equality in our depravity. We're fundamentally equal in that none of us can do anything. And so the big takeaway from that is gratitude to God for His grace, and then His compassion to our fellow men, not just our brothers and sisters in Christ, but them too, but also just to our neighbor, a fundamental compassion that should always ring, so that the phrase, "but for the grace of God go I," should always be ringing in our minds. And so always be ringing in our minds, and so our attitude towards our fellow man should be one of extreme compassion that should mimic Christ when he asked the Father to forgive them because they didn't know what they were doing when they were crucifying Him. And so I think the best way to celebrate the Reformation is just never to put off an attitude of humility and compassion, and always let that be our guiding principle.